Hi guys, this is Victor from Grim Reaper 1. We're out in the countryside next to a river. Found a very cool place full of insects. Creepy crawlies everywhere, but that's normal. I thought I would make a video on how to start a fire, a campfire, using a ferro rod, maybe a magnesium rod. Just the beginning of it. I'm not going to go so deep as to make a big fire. So by the way, my brother is not with me today, unfortunately. He had some other things to do. But next week we are planning on going camping again, and of course he'll be back. By the way, as I'm in Kiev, Ukraine, today is Easter. Orthodox Easter, so happy Easter to all of you, and hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Right, so one of the ways, of course there are many ways to do this, so actually to start off with, I've cleared a little area so I don't burn the whole place down, because it's very dry. So the first thing that you have to do, or at least that I've learned, is you get like some dry grass, straw, well this is dead grass. You make like a kind of nest, something like that, like a bird's nest. Like a bird's nest. Okay, you can put it in the middle. Of course, it's very important to have, some sticks nearby, some tinder, Now, I like to use wool for this. Of course you can use wool with Vaseline, rubbed in Vaseline. Of course it catches fire quicker and lasts longer, but with all this dry stuff, I think just a bit of cotton wool would do nicely. Just stick it in there, and then you have you have two options. You have a ferro rod, yeah. So you have the actual rod, and then you have the scraper. What you do basically is you just apply some pressure, and you see you get some sparks. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is, let me just get my knife out a second. Let me see. Right. So this is a cheap knife, nothing fantastic about it. I've got better ones, but I just use this for this specific reason, what I'm going to show you. This is a magnesium rod. To be honest, I have no idea why, but it catches fire very easily, just with the spark, and it burns at incredible temperatures. So what you do basically is you scrape this part, you scrape it with a knife. Don't cut a chunk off, just scrape. Yeah, so I'm going to scrape a bit, just a bit. Though again, with the dry stuff that I've got here and the cotton wool, there is even no need to do this. I just wanted to show it. Now, what you do is, with the other end, with the blunt side of the knife, yeah, you see on the other side of the magnesium rod, you've got a ferro rod also. And what you do is, again, the same thing. You just apply pressure, and you get a good spark. Now, when the spark touches the shavings of magnesium that I've put in my nest, it catches fire, and then you just have to treat it carefully, and you've got your fire going. As simple as that. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to use just this one. Actually, these two, they do the same. They do the same job basically. So I'm just going to use this one. There's no difference really. Right. So you just get it close. Now, it's very important not to push the knife down, because you're going to upset everything. Everything's going to fly everywhere. So the best thing is to apply the pressure, and then you pull the rod up like this, so you don't risk hitting your pile of tinder or whatever. So we're going to try that actually. Oh, the mosquitoes are driving me crazy here. Right, so apply some pressure, and let's try. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Now we've got this little bundle, and then you just apply. You just put some sticks, you know, whatever, some dry tinder, and you just take care of your fire. And basically that's just, maybe you need to blow a bit. Now I've learned that the best way is to blow long, steady blows. Yeah, like something like, no, well, something like that. You see? Of course, it would be better if you protected your fire a bit. Anyway, this is just a demonstration. So that's it, basically. Simple stuff. You got magnesium rod. You got a simple, cheap knife. Yeah, for something like this, just for the good old spark. Or you can actually buy the whole set. Yeah, the same thing. You just have to apply the correct pressure. There we go, and you get a spark. Simple stuff, very, very simple. And there you go. Now fire is still burning. So see, of course, then you would add more tinder, whatever. So it's very simple. That's just a simple way of doing it. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention. Be responsible. Okay, you've got to be responsible. You're in the, you know, you're in the wild. It's very hot now. Everything is very dry. Be responsible. Make sure that you put your fire out. You know, put your fire out, because you know we've got to appreciate what nature gives us, and it's just not right. You know, I know many people, and they not only leave rubbish everywhere, but they leave hot coals. You know, and it's just not the way. You know, not the way. Nature's our friend. We have to respect nature. There we go, more or less. There we go. Right, guys, so that was my demonstration, of course, of one of the many ways of starting up a fire. Of course, it's so much easier as everything is dry. I think I mentioned it already. But anyway, just wanted to say, I mean, for people who are not maybe, you know, very experienced, I wanted to say, why is a fire important? Well, the first thing that comes to mind is heat. If you're cold, or if it is cold, if you're wet, you know, if it's been raining. So of course a fire will definitely save you. If it's extremely cold, you know, and you're at risk of hypothermia, so a fire, of course, will save you with that. But also, you know, I mean, a fire, you can boil water. So if you find water in a lake, in a river, you just can't drink it like that, because, you know, all the bacteria, infection, whatever, dangerous stuff. So you got a fire. You can, you know, if you have a pot of some kind, a cup, metal cup, can boil water, so, you know, saves you with water also. If it is winter, though in winter I'll make another video, but if it is winter, you can always get snow, melt the snow, and there you are. Now you have water to drink, healthy water. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Very simple stuff. I've talked enough. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.